Good morning everyone. Today my group are going to discuss a topic about decision making in choosing occupation. Should we choose a job based on our passion or based on market demand such as pharmacist, doctor or accountant? I believe that after we finish our tertiary education, most of us will struggle about which field should we choose to apply for a job. Should we choose what we love but it may not provide us a wide range of opportunity, or should we choose what the market needs but we doesn't have interest with it? From my opinion, I think that we should follow our passion rather than market demand. Do what we love will make us happier and more enjoyable in what we do. Firstly, money doesn't buy happiness. If we do it something that gives us high and stable income, but we doesn't enjoy it, we will always feel tedious every single day. The cost of choosing career based on demand is you will always feel tiring, unmotivated, and feel that doesn't have enough time to rest in a day. The most important fact is we will spend almost half of our life to work unless we are born in a wealthy family. So, it is very important for us to choose a career based on passion. Besides that, high job satisfaction is not mainly affected by salary. It is very important for us to consider job satisfaction when we are applying for a job. When someone talks about their jobs, actually salary is not the first thing that comes to their mind, but most of them will talk about their colleagues and leadership. When you are working with a group of people that have same passion like you, then for sure you are more satisfied with your job. Other factors such as working environments, career development opportunities, flexible working schedule, and employee benefits will also affect job satisfaction. So when we choose our career based on passion, then job satisfaction will increase when we have completed some very challenging tasks. In contrast, I think we will just feel like, finally the annoying thing was done. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, says, "The only way to do great work is to love what we do." These quotes very encourage every individual to do what we love. When we love what we do, we will never get tired and it will always motivate us. All the obstacles faced will become the driving force for us to aim for excellence, and finally it will become a good experience for us to improve ourselves. Some of them may argue that we should be realistic and think for our future, because we can't do any decision without consideration in other aspects. As an example, if you are get married, then you should consider your family. Think about your children. Is it you have enough income to provide them a better education? Is it you are able to bear your home loan and car loan? And is it you have enough bank saving to facing emergency? So, needless to say that money allows us to buy things we need, and we don't have to worry about a sudden change in our current situation. Like now, because of the movement control order, everyone cannot go to work and doesn't have any income. However, we need money to pay our bills, pay our loans, and buy daily supplies. So clearly, choose a job that gives us a stable and high income is more important than our passion. However, we should know that when we decide to choose money rather than passion, we will always feel pressure at work. We are just like constantly chasing with goals and targets that set by our companies and fall into an endless pressure and tension every day. This may cause to reducing creativity and innovative to complete a mission. And also, pressure will bring along with health issues such as sleep disorders and depression. Another argument here is money can buy happiness. When we have high and stable income, then we will have extra money to buy anything we want. We are free to purchase anything we love, even after we have settled our daily expenses. We can travel around the world, go for a concert, or buy a new gadgets for our parents. As an example, if you are a fanboy or fangirl and you got extra money, then you can buy your idol's album or go to their concert. And these are something that will make the fan happy. However, happiness gained from money just gives a temporary effect. The moment we buy something we love will make us happy and excited. However, after a few days, the feeling of happy will disappear, since the desire of material is endless. People will not satisfied with what they have, but they will always envy with people that have more than them.
Good morning, I'm CHEN. Now I'm going to talk about our second main idea, which is one's biggest strength and gift can be fully utilized when opting for a career based on our passion. If we prioritize our passion or interest when we choose a job, we are better able to rise and shine with our true talents. This is always true because a job that interests us will help explore our talents to the fullest extent, as our passion drives our desire to progress and also motivate us to improve the quality of our work. We tend to perform better in our occupation with our strong strengths and skills, which in turn help contribute to our organization with the proficiency that only we can provide. Therefore, we should always choose a job that we love and that we can excel in so that we get to maximize and fully utilize our top-tier talents that no one else could offer. Next, being passionate about a job will help generate excellent ideas as we make full use of our stronger strengths and talents. When we love our job, we always try to maintain it or improve it. And this actually triggers ourselves to think more in a creative way to enhance our work. For example, when we love to cook, we always try to figure out how we can cook a dish in a different way or how we can add a new taste to it so that everyone loves it more. This is how innovation occurs. If on the flip side, if we do not love the thing that we do, we are more likely to just remain stagnant and do not want to make any changes or progress in our career, because all that we care about is just the salary that we get at the end of each month. So if you love your job, your creative power is always on, then you are able to constantly bring out more fresh ideas to the table. Next, choosing a job that uses one's strength leads to job satisfaction and fulfillment, which in turn will make us feel more engaged at work. The idea is very simple. If we do something that just doesn't ignite a passion inside us, we will end up having a difficult time and will never feel genuinely fulfilled inside because it's just not a right fit for our talents and skills. We don't feel engaged at work nor feel a sense of contentment in our career since we have no real passion in it. As a result, we are less likely to make much progress in our career. I know some of you may argue that one's talents can still be developed or manifested through side hustles or even pursue them as hobbies anytime. It just doesn't necessarily have to be a regular full-time job. Well, we should know that not all of them have enough spare time to go after their dream or portray their talents. Many of them are so caught up in their hectic full-time job, and because of that, they have to just set aside their talents or even give up on them. Over time, their talents become rusty and get wasted, since they rarely have time to grow their talents in between their jam-packed personal and professional lives. So, if you can have a job which is like you can earn a living from that, at the same time you can also make the full use of your talents, why don't you do it? Next, here comes another argument claiming that skills can be taught or learned through experience. So one doesn't necessarily need to love his or her job in order to have the best skills and strengths. Well, people can still develop and earn some very excellent skills through hard work and training in whatever job that they choose. But We should keep in mind that employers today are always seeking talented individuals with unique strengths and special excellent abilities to join their workforce. So, if you want to get a job, choose one that can portray your uniqueness and showcase your talents the best, so that you will be getting a higher chance to be noticed by the employer, and your talents will not be wasted either. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, my name is JING. Now I would like to talk about our third main idea, which is motivation is one of very variable determining employees' performance. Motivation is an power that causes people to behave in a positive way. Motivation collective with ability result in performance. Our supporting idea 1, get more fulfillment when you make it. There are few feeling better than achieving a level of success you set out for yourself. Nothing like crossing off your bucket list of goals you set out for yourself to achieve. When you finally reach it, it is much more enjoyable knowing you got there doing something you love. Remember, work doesn't have to do something that you hate doing. Stay true to yourself and do what makes you happy. So the second supporting idea is no obstacle will stop you from achieving success. So when you are really enjoy what you do, nothing will stop you from getting work done because you are passionate about what you do. You feel unstoppable and nothing can obstruct you from achieving greatness. So you are more inclined to climb out with creative ideas when you are like do. So passion ignite your work, you will like a rocket, it accelerates your past road. Any obstacle that comes to you is acceptable and thought of with creative solution. So our third supporting idea is effect on your health. So how stress affect the body? It will affect your brain, your skin, your immune system and cardiovascular if you do something that you don't like in the long run. So when you work somewhere that you are passionate about, putting in later hours isn't as much of a burden as it is when you don't like it what you are doing. To you, putting in extra hours doesn't hurt as much because you don't feel like you are forced to do it, which makes the experience that much more enjoyable. So in long run, you will get the healthy lifestyle. So some of them also argue that we should making long-term investment must make it profit with knowledge. Choosing something passionate about might not be beneficial as you think. So many of them had this job because they aren't really passionate about what they do. So it will lower the productivity, innovation, creativity, financial performance in the workplace. So how about we think out of the box and then you create what you study about and then you love it, you excel it. Okay, the second argument, some of them said that life is reality and don't have any money, life will be often painful and difficult. So play to your strength, not your passion. Being forced to do work is one of the most draining experience. So you have to realize that not every day is going to be enjoyable one. There are heights and lows, but if you are really passionate about the work, you look past the down days. Your creative process is also different. You are more inclined to come out with creative ideas when you are like what you do. So the third argument, some of them said that money can buy your health, so you can improve your life and then have a healthy lifestyle. So by the way, science is not perfect. Some of them can to prevent the sickness, so taking the most expensive vitamins, go to the most expensive physician, have the greatest doctor, but then this all doesn't guarantee that you have a natural health you want to achieve. So doing something under stress will affect your healthy lifestyle in long run, although you have money to check up every year. Although passion and demand are both essential factors need to be taken into consideration when we are in the middle of picking a career path, our interests still matter more as our career are closely related to our lives, and only a job that a person inside us can nourish our spirits, which ultimately make us flourish in the long run.